Hello, Jessica Sanchez here with another Second Life tutorial. And in this tutorial, we're going to look at the General tab in the Edit window. So let me res a prim. And here I have my basics cube shape. And the first tab to the left of the Edit window is the General tab. And you'll notice the options found in the General tab. They're pretty much the same in both client viewers. By default, your object or newly created object will be given the name object, and it's important to change it so that while you're working on different items, you give these items different names so that if you take it up to your inventory, you'll be able to identify what that item is. And all your objects that you create, and if you take it up to your inventory, will be found in your objects folder. So I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to pretend that this is going to be a fountain. So description. Description is blank by default, and you can enter up to 127 characters of text here. Creator shows you who created the object, and by default right now it's me, and if you're creating a prim, your name will appear here, or display name. You can choose to click on the link to view the profile of whoever created that object so that if you have any questions you can contact them, or just to simply see who that person is. Owner shows the current owner of the object with a button or link to view their profile. And here by default it's me, but if I choose to sell this item, whoever gets a copy of this item, their name will appear as the owner. Group. Group shows the group name assigned to the object. By default, it is set to the same group as the active group of the creator. So my active group right now is Tech UTPA, and that's why it displays it here. If I wanted to change the group, I can click the wrench and then choose another group. Click to. Click to allows you to apply a click action. And if I click on the drop down, if someone left mouse clicks on the object, you can choose what will happen. So if I choose to sit on object, I'm going to go ahead and close this window, the edit window, to show you what happens. If I hover my mouse over it, notice the chair icon appears. I can click and I automatically sit on my object. Stand. Let me get back to the edit window. All right, for sale, you can choose to make your item for sale. Drop down appears as to asking you what you want to sell. So if it's copy, that means a copy of the item. Contents means whatever's inside the item, they'll get a copy of it. Original is to actually sell the original item you created, so that if someone else buys it, you no longer have the ability to edit or modify it because it's no longer yours. So I'm going to keep it as copy. Price, I'm going to choose 0 Linden so that anyone can have a copy of this. So that's making an item for sale. Your instructor may ask you to make your item for sale for 0 Linden. That way they can have a copy of it, to have a copy of your work. The next options over here at the bottom are your permissions. And so here, Second Life has a permission system to control how people use objects they did not create. The original creator has full permissions to copy, modify, and transfer an item, but they can restrict subsequent users from some or all of these abilities. Your instructor may ask you to provide full permissions to the next owner. So for the next owner, I can choose to say modify and copy. And that gives the next owner, so since this is for sale, to be able to modify the item and make copies of it if need be. And this concludes this tutorial.